Just for a second, look around you. The phone in your hand, the app you were just using, even the chair you're sitting in. Design is literally everywhere. So, the big question is, could a degree in design be your ticket to a truly future-proof career? Well, let's dive in and see what it really takes to become the designer for tomorrow.
Okay, let's kick things off with a number that should really make you sit up and pay attention. According to Shiv Nadar University, the Indian design sector is growing at a staggering 23 to 25% every single year. I mean, that's not just growth, that is a flat-out explosion of opportunity.
So with that kind of crazy demand, the question isn't if there are jobs, it's how do you get the skills to ride this wave? Well, one of the best ways in is through a Bachelor of Design, or B.Des degree. And that's exactly what we're going to break down right here, right now.
We're going to look at why the industry is booming, get into what a B.Des degree actually is, walk through what a typical 4 years looks like, see how you can specialize, and wrap it all up by looking at how this degree really prepares you to, well, design the future. All right, first up, let's dig into that opportunity. I mean, why is design suddenly one of the hottest career paths you can choose? It's actually pretty simple. As our lives and the tech we use get more and more complex, we desperately need skilled designers who can make things that are intuitive, beautiful, and that just work. And this isn't just happening in India, it's a global thing, which is creating this huge worldwide demand for qualified designers.
So what even is a Bachelor of Design? Let me tell you, if you're picturing an old-school art class with just easels and paint, you need to think again. Modern design education is so much more than that. The real power of a modern B.Design degree is that it's a trans-disciplinary program. Now, what does that mean? It means it pulls in knowledge from a bunch of different fields. You get the empathy from social sciences, the creativity from the arts, the solid logic from engineering, and even the big-picture thinking of management. The whole point is to create well-rounded problem solvers, not just artists.
And the beating heart of all this is a philosophy called human-centered design. This is so important. It's not about designing something cool in a dark room by yourself. It's all about getting out there, understanding what people and society actually need, and then working with them to create solutions to really tough, complex problems.
Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like day to day? Let's walk through a typical program, starting with that super important first year, where you lay all the groundwork.
To make this real, we're going to use a curriculum from Anna University as our guide. And what you'll see is that it's this really smart, progressive journey. It's designed to build your skills up one layer at a time over the full 4 years.
That first year, it's all about learning the basic language of design. Think of it like learning your ABCs. Courses like Principles of Design teach you the rules of things like balance and rhythm. Geometrical Drawing sharpens your technical skills. And hands-on visual arts and crafts classes let you get your hands dirty with different materials. This is your core vocabulary as a designer.
Okay, so once you've got that foundation, things start to get really interesting. The curriculum shifts, and you start building out your professional design toolkit, moving from just theory to actually making things. This is where your ideas really start to jump off the page and come to life. Courses like Product Form Design get you thinking in 3D. Then, computer modeling and digital illustrations teach you the industry-standard software you need to visualize your ideas. You're literally learning how to take what's in your brain and put it on a screen for the world to see. But listen, a brilliant idea is pretty useless if you can't actually build it, right? That's why courses on materials and manufacturing are so vital. You learn what things are made of and how they're put together. Digital fabrication introduces you to cool stuff like 3D printing. And then there's ergonomics, which is just the science of making sure the things you design actually fit and feel good for human beings to use.
And now we get to the really exciting part. A B.Des degree is not a one-size-fits-all deal. As you move into your later years, you get to choose a focus and really dive deep into the area that you're most passionate about. So most modern programs, like the one we saw from Shiv Nadar, offer specialization streams like these 3. You've got Experience Design, or UX/UI, which is all about the digital world of apps and websites. Then there's Product System Design, which is for physical things. And finally, Visual Communication, which covers everything from branding and logos to animation. Picking a path really just comes down to what kind of problems you want to solve. If you get excited about making technology feel seamless and easy to use, then Experience Design is totally your jam. But if you're the kind of person who wants to create the actual smart gadgets and connected devices that will shape our homes and cities, then Product System Design is where you belong. So all of this brings us to probably the most important question of all.
How does this degree actually get you ready for a world that is changing faster than ever? Well, the simple answer is it's designed from the very beginning to be future-proof.
This quote right here just nails it. It's not about making things pretty anymore. Today, designers are on the front lines, tackling some of the biggest and most complex challenges we face, whether that's climate change or how we interact with technology ethically. And to get you ready for those challenges, the curriculum itself has to be looking toward the future. We're not just talking theory here. We're talking about courses that get you hands-on with the tech that's shaping our world. I mean, just imagine using AI to help you design, or building entire worlds in VR and AR, or creating the next generation of smart, connected products. That's the actual toolkit you'll graduate with. So, at the end of the day, what this all adds up to is a graduate who is both incredibly versatile and a specialist. You'll have that big picture understanding of the whole design process, but you'll also have that deep expert knowledge in the area you chose, which makes you ready to jump into all kinds of roles and really succeed.
So you see, a Bachelor of Design is so much more than a degree. It's a whole new way of thinking. It's a toolkit for understanding people, for using technology in creative ways, and for actually shaping the world we live in. It's creative, it's analytical, and it's technical, all rolled into one. The only question left is, are you ready to start solving the problems of tomorrow?